Hi Libra, this is your horoscope for March 2017. Thanks for joining me. Now, Jupiter and Pluto square each other all month, so they're in a relationship with each other. They're 90 degrees apart. Jupiter is the good luck planet of success and good fortune, and that's in your sign of Libra in your first house. So that's really good news. You're going to feel a sense of positivity about what's going on in your life. The connection with Pluto is in Capricorn and sits in your fourth house of family. So you may feel like you want to take it upon yourself to make your family relationships better. That's all very well. If you do that, you can actually make inroads to that and you can make things better. At the same time, and I'm contradicting myself a little bit because remember, you're powerless over people, places and things. So you can only make things better between you and another person if they're willing to, if they are kind of thinking along the same lines. But because you've got good luck here supporting you in this endeavor, you've got Pluto actually helping you to make transformations if you put the work and effort in, it's very likely that you're going to take on projects or people who you can actually work with and make things better with. So that's very positive. Don't go overboard with it. It's not your job to save the whole world. But if you do want to improve the relationship with your mother, for instance, or your siblings or something, it's really, there's great potential for you to make changes in that area. Now from the 20th of February until the 10th of March, we've got the Sun and Neptune conjuncting each other. Both of them are in Pisces, they're in your 6th house. And there's been a sense of emotion and passivity and a sense of kind of taking stock of where your life is and what your day-to-day routine is and what your work is all about, and a sense of disappointment in terms of what has gone on and what hasn't gone on. It's very passive and it's been very difficult, or this period is difficult in the sense that a lot of things come up for people. This is what I initially planned and this is what I've ended up with. So that's something that comes to an end around the 10th of March, and what it's replaced by is a sense of drive and energy to get started again and to make changes. So if you're feeling less than inspired at the moment or less than optimistic, don't think this is going to last forever. It isn't. It's going to, basically it's serving as fuel for you to make changes in March from the 10th onwards. It's saying, this is what I'm not happy with. I'm forced to look at it. I've felt my feelings around it, and because I'm not satisfied with it, therefore I am now going to make changes. So it's not just that the astrology has been torturing you for the sake of it, it's urging you to make changes when it comes to your day-to-day life, which is where you live, where you work, how long your commute is, all of those kind of things. From the 4th of March until the 14th of April, Venus, the personal planet of love, beauty, and creativity, goes into retrograde, and it's significant because it's a personal planet. It only goes retrograde once every year and a half, and it goes retrograde in your 7th house of relationships. So Venus retrograde is not a good time to have a wedding, to start a new business, or to launch any venture that you really truly care about. What it is good for is to end relationships which are negative. So if you've been stuck in a relationship and you've always gone back despite knowing that this is not helpful, use this Venus retrograde energy to end the relationship once and for all and to free yourself to make space for something better. And that's also where these feelings have shown you, is this part of my day-to-day routine that I actually enjoy, or have I just rationalized it into being okay? And do I deserve better? On the 12th of March, the full moon occurs in Virgo in your 12th house. So spiritually, you are going to feel like you understand what's happening and that you have the right and that you have the power and the strength to make decisions about your life because you want to. And often we don't give ourselves permission to have our own opinions and our own thoughts and our own feelings, and we feel responsible and beholden to everyone else, and often we forget that we can choose a whole different environment, a whole different group of friends, and that we're the ones who have created the situation because of past choices. So the 12th of March for you personally is a very good time to make decisions and to make some tough decisions and to really be able to stand behind them and not be riddled with self-doubt once you've made the decision. From the 21st of March until the 1st of April, Mercury, the communication planet, begins to conjunct Uranus, and they're both in Aries in your 7th house. So Mercury is about your ideas, the way you communicate. In Aries, it's aggressive. It's about my needs, my desires. Uranus is about rebellion and blowing things up and saying, I don't care about this powers that be, this is me. And it's in Aries, again, very focused on self. So when it comes to your relationships, you are now standing in your own power and you're saying what goes and what doesn't go. You're lucky though, Libra, because in your case, Mercury and Uranus oppose Jupiter in Libra. So it's good that you're forceful and you're standing in your own power. Jupiter softens that in a sense that it means that you only address the issues that truly are issues, and that you burn the bridges that ought to be burnt, and that you don't make this sweeping kind of you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, I'm not interested, and that you alienate everybody. You don't do that. So you don't need to be afraid of your own power. You're really doing a spring clean here in terms of these are not people, or this is not a relationship that is helpful to me, therefore I am ending it, and I can live with that decision and I can feel empowered by it. And the good luck of Jupiter supports me in the sense that I am making good decisions and I'm letting go of the things that aren't good and I'm keeping the things that are. So you're really the relationship expert this month here, Libra. So I hope you have a great month. If you would like a private reading with me to look at what your life purpose is, or what your vocational aptitudes are, or what's coming up for you in 2017, in the terms of your career or finance or family or love life or spirituality, health, anything at all, get in touch with me via the website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading with me. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you next month.